involving domestic animals. Most people have or want to have a dog around when they are cute and loyal. Few think that in some cases this could be fatal. Also, don't forget to press the red subscribe button below if you like what I do. Today I will present 10 cases in which pets have been eaten by their owners. 1. The bad dog. When the police forcibly entered the apartment of a Liverpool resident who was suspected of being dead, they found the terrier dog in a restless state. You probably think he was upset that his master had died. In fact, he was agitated because he was eating the flesh of his master's body. No evidence has been found for several days that the man was killed by the dog. 2. If you think that being eaten by a dog is a bad thing, imagine being eaten by a pack of dogs. Andrew Lumboga, a man from Indonesia, went on holiday for 14 days and left the 9 dogs locked in the house. When the dogs returned, they were very happy to see him. Being extremely hungry after so many days, they jumped on him like I jumped on the guy from PETA. Speaker 1. When a neighbor came to him, he found Andrew's remains richly scattered throughout the house on Monday. 3. We all know that cats are evil and think they are better than us, but they are still adorable. Janet Vlee was not of the same opinion after the neighbors never saw her again. They called the police for weeks. Police entered her apartment and found a dead woman. What's more disturbing is that her cat was feeding on her master's body, being very hungry. The cat probably got over the pet loyalty side. 4. The criminal hamster. They are furry and stay in cages. It is known that they also eat each other, but who would have expected them to turn into a miniature Hannibal Lecter? A 43-year-old woman was found dead in her apartment with her hamster. After the autopsy, some shocking details came to light. The woman had bite marks all over her body and the hamster's cage was full of oily skin and muscle tissue. Ronald Half really liked exotic animals. Why take a boring dog when you can get some monitor lizards? Yes, that's right. 7 pieces are called to be more precise. I guess you know what happened after they couldn't contact HHH for a few days. His family was worried and called the police. When police arrived, they found HP, or rather, what was left of him, dead. 6. If you're thinking about having a hippopotamus as a pet, it's a bad idea. From any point of view you would look at the situation, they are extremely noisy and can lose control quite easily. Let's be serious. What can you feed them? South African farmer Marius Els and realized how bad the idea was in a not very pleasant way for years. He kept a hippopotamus as a pet on his farm even though he was warned by everyone. He was going with the hippopotamus to the river one day. His body was found floating on the water. He was chewed to death by the hippopotamus. 7. People who own exotic snakes claim that these loving animals have a bad reputation because of the media. This case will not improve the situation for sure. Grant Williams owned a 4-meter Burmese python. I used the word hold because Williams was found dead with the snake wrapped around him. Apparently the snake had smelled chicken and entered the feeding state, and unfortunately the nearest food was Williams. 8. There are enough people who like to have a ferret as a pet, and why not? They're cute little fun. They also have small, sharp teeth and seem to have a weakness for baby meat. A Missouri family was awakened early in the morning by their baby crying, thinking they were probably hungry or in need of a new diaper. The parents were shocked to see that the ferret had already eaten 7 of the child's fingers. The animal was killed and the child began recovery at a new state hospital. One day, Rivals Carney went to feed the pigs. Nothing strange so far when he failed to return home. The family realized that something was wrong. After searching for him, they found the remains of the 69-year-old man scattered throughout the pig pen. Attacks by domestic pigs are rare, but there have been many cases in history. 10. Mark Vogel from Germany owned a lot of exotic animals. One day they escaped from their cages. Authorities believe a black widow gave him the final blow. When they got home, police found the man's body covered in spider webs with arachnids coming out and entering his mouth and nose. As if that wasn't enough, his body had begun to be eaten by his pet termites. To complete the landscape, there were several reptiles roaming the house. What do you think? If you liked the video, press the subscribe button for more such accounts. Thank you very much for watching.